Hello, guys. Welcome. So, you guys, after you Edochie proudly broke the internet this year with his decision to marry Judy Austin, few days ago we saw that Paul Okoye of P Square is flaunting a new girl a month after he and his wife went through a divorce. And people are saying on social media, I saw this post where this person said, Builders Association, EJ marriage, Aburo build with them. For those who don't understand, if you are getting married to somebody, the journey of marriage basically is not about building with the man and all that, because you can build with the man and before you know, the building will collapse. And we saw firsthand the kind of heartbreak that May Edochie experienced also with Anita Okoye. And I think that the common denominator between the both of them, the main thing where they make these women shift from these marriages is from these two that we know. Let's use these two as the point of reference now. For May Edochie, it was the fact that another woman came into the picture. That's a woman infidelity. For Paul, it was the wife saying that he was doing waka waka. So you see that for the both of them, there might be other issues, though, but the main issue for them was the fact that these men were not faithful. These men, after building in quote with them, they will now, when the money don't enter hand, now you can now flex, you can now maintain two families. And the funny thing is that when this kind of things happen, you see people still say, "Oh, African men can marry more than one wife, or African men can have as much women as they want." So now that's why people on social media are saying, is it really worth it to build with a man, suffer your whole youth, you are stressing, thriving with this man, and because when the money now comes, the man can now decide to go and get as much wives as he wants, now leaving the woman to either choose, like me, has chosen to shift herself, or you see some women will decide not to shift, they want to still stay in the money, so they will stay. And because for them, I cannot leave all this wealth I suffered for another woman to come and eat it, so they decide that, okay, oh, I will stay here, oh, but me and you don't have anything doing, but I'm going to stay here and be eating this money. And other women will leave, like Anita left and went to start her life from scratch in America. And it might look like it's easy, but imagine, look at the house Anita left, look at the things she left in Nigeria to go and start again. Yes, she's trying to better her life and everything also in America, but I'm sure that if not for this whole divorce thing, she probably wouldn't have left America, left Nigeria. That's Anita Okoye. And all these things happen. And you know that the thing about marriage really is that when people are young, they they get together when they are young. The guy is probably still broke, the woman is still broke too. Everybody is trying, achieving things for themselves. And when the money comes, oh, these people now become wealthy. What do you think in the comment section? Do you think that it's worth it, that build, or you should just wait and marry somebody who has built himself? When a person has built himself, so that if person wants to waka waka, you know that it's not you that suffered and built. But I actually think that when you are building, I don't think that building with a man is a bad thing. But I think that as you are building the man, be building yourself. And I know that we always say this in as motivational speech, but we also know that in Nigeria, in Africa, everywhere really, the woman, the woman's job really, when the woman is building the house with the husband, most times because of maybe when children come into the picture, now the woman go there for house, mostly take care of the children. And even if the woman is working, we've seen, that motherhood kind of sets a woman back in most organizations. When you are pregnant, you have to, some women are slow when they are pregnant, they can't help it, they give birth, you before you know, you can't mix the two of them together. And you see women struggling just to mix the two, work, motherhood together, just so that they too are building themselves. It's not easy. In fact, some places will not employ a woman that is giving birth because they know that there's going to be plenty breaks. We've seen these kind of things happen. So now the thing is that most times when a woman and a man are building, the man might be the one who is going out to make so much money, but the woman too is arranging the house, holding the house down, so that you too, you can come back to a home. So when people say, "Oh, it's the man's money, it's the man's money," sometimes if you look at it critically, if the woman could have been paid for that hustle she was hustling in the house, she'll be making her own money too. So now we're telling women, okay, hustle for yourself too, which is what I think. As much as possible, try your best as you are building the man to be building yourself. If you need to go back to school, go back to school. If you need to learn a trade, if you need to learn a skill, something that will make money too to be entering your hand. And this is not saying that in marriages we are wishing for breakups and divorce and everything, but you don't know. There's just a possibility with all these things that are happening, and with how African men, most of them are encouraged to keep having more than one wife. Most of them are, like, when they decide to have more than one wife, they'll encourage them, or when they decide to cheat on their wives, they say, "Oh, is a man must cheat," all this kind of thing. You know how these things are encouraged in Africa. So I think that I don't think building with a man is bad. I just feel like you as a woman, as you are building him, because he's another human being from you, and we don't hope for the we don't hope for bad things to happen, but we just hope that even if you as a woman build yourself and the man builds himself, everybody build themselves together and the marriage never scatters. No problem. Oh, good. Two builded, two builded people in quote in a marriage, successful, very good. That's nice. So that's really what I think. I don't think that because somebody is not up there yet, you should not marry the person because you don't want to build with the person. The thing is, with everything that is happening, is build him, build yourself. Because let's say in in civilized countries, when the man has built himself and you were helping in the house, if a divorce happens, you'll be paid at least child support, alimony, depending on your circumstance. You understand? But most times in Nigeria, some people don't even have court weddings. So these matters are judged traditionally. And you know that sometimes traditionally the men are favored more than the women. So you see how this thing can be yaga yaga. So make sure that if you're building, helping a man build himself, that you too you are trying to build yourself, because you never know tomorrow. But I actually do think that it's not a bad thing if people start from the scratch and build yourselves together. But let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section. Are you team build with him till we get to the promised land, or are you team, or guys, if you build finish you come and carry me? Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section, guys. It's the real and I thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, I hope you know what to do. Like it, turn on the bell, subscribe. Please follow us on our Facebook page. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.